Namaste, welcome. I have a new device. It's not very wise to take your laptop into the bathroom when you're showering, you see? So therefore, even the enlightened cannot stop certain things happening, you see? We are just the same. Laptop, very wet, very kaput. Now, new, small, IT, technology, beautiful, compact device. Everything is changing, you see. It matters not. It matters not about what comes, because it's going to go. Just like your body will come and go. You will never come and go. That's a fact. You will never come and go. You are the witness to coming and going. You see, when you start like this, it's very simple. You see everything. You see good and you see bad. You experience good and you experience bad. You are good and you are bad. But none of these two stick. None of these are sticking items like leeches or Velcro on your body. They come and they go. The food comes and it goes. Everything is recycling. Mind is coming and going. But you are witnessing the coming and going. Who are you that witnesses? We are in a period of our human race where we are becoming so dependent on devices and things being done for us. Is good. It is good in a technology fast world that we live in. But the faster the world, the faster your mind, the faster your body has to go. And therefore illness will come faster. No one is saying become a monk. No one is saying become this or become that. Simply witness. You don't observe with a watch and say, right, today I'm going to witness what I do today from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. See how much things I fit in to see if this one is justified for saying everything is fast, you know. Everything is fast. You cannot change the speed of things coming and going. You cannot change the speed of your body growing old. You cannot change the speed of anything. You think you can, you see. You think we can make things go faster. But no one thinks about slowing things down. No? The ego mind is the super sport edition. It wants to go and then, oh, life over. Bingo. Oh, what? And I didn't even find an angel. Never mind God. I didn't even find myself. I don't know if these words are making any sense. But it doesn't matter, you see. I hope they point you away from the direction you're looking right now. And I don't mean behind you. I don't mean up, down, sideways, in front. I mean a direction of your choice. You see? I can point, but there's no arm saying that way, this way, that way. There's only you in this world. Fact is, you that are listening are the only thing that exists in this world. Even this video is an illusion. It's projected from you. You're not the witness of the projection. You are projecting it and witnessing it. You are the witness who sits still timeless, stable, non-moving, and you can send messages, just like this device can send messages through Wi-Fi to a mind, a big universal mind that you own. You are there with this universal mind, and you know that you are not this mind. You know you need this mind to see, to experience, and to find out your truth. So you are this infinite, stable, beautiful essence of life, of nature, of love, of existence. You are this oneness with a mind. And this mind encompasses everything. Your body, your secondary mind, ego mind, and everything else in your world that is versions of mind. So, what are you going to project from your mind today? What do you want your mind to see today? What do you want to know? You see, do you want it in a particular order? Is that what drives you? Yes, I want marriage first. You know, these are rules and regulations and old stale ways of how to do it, how to live a life. You know, the manual how to live a life. The Bible is great for that. The 10 Commandments. You know, you do this, 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 and this, and bingo, you're going to be okay. You know. Read the Bible, read the 10 Commandments, and say, yeah, bingo, I'm going to be okay, and ignore. Push to the side. The words have came and the words have went. Do not attach to each of these commandments, you see. The only problem we have here, that you have to go through all this suffering, all this seeking and searching. The only problem to reach enlightenment, which you have never not been, actually, is that you become attached. You, the witness, have used this mind to bring things to you so that you can witness them, experience them, and taste them. But there's a big queue of things coming up behind, and you say, no, I want to keep this one. I like this one. This one is my best one for now, you know. And you know, even though you get fed up with this one, you put it somewhere, you know. You don't say, yeah, thank you, bye. That was great, thank you very much, namaste. You say, no, I'm going to keep it here, you know. I'm going to keep that one behind me because I like that one. And I can always go back to that one, you see. I can always go back. So now you have this great queue of wonderful experiences, wonderful actions, wonderful forms, wonderful emotions and senses waiting to queue and see and show you in an order that is perfect. But you want to attach. If you don't want to attach, you want them quicker, you see. I want them quicker, you know. I want to be rich faster. You know, I want to be good looking. I don't want these spots on this face to remain here for the next 2 weeks. I want them gone now. I need some cream. Get them now. Go, you know. Beautiful pimples of coming of age is wonderful. Pain, it comes, you know, your first experience of pain. You don't want it to go fast when you're a child. Your parents wanted to go fast. Oh my goodness, please take away my child's pain. You know, leave the child with the pain. The child has no problem with the pain. No one has problem with the pain. It's the effects of the pain. Am I going to die? Is this pain going to lead to something more sinister? You know, is there going to be this toothache? Is it going to be so bad that the rhinopsis is going to form, and then it's going to send poison over my body, and I'm going to die? My body will die. You're attached to the pain. You know, detachment and attachment are the same. When you want to detach, it's the same. You're attaching to detachment. Are you aware of these things? Are you aware that every single opposite is the same? Your mind is lazy when you don't analyze these things. Your mind is, this is ego mind. It doesn't, oh no, no time for that, you know, no time for that, you know, football on this afternoon. You know. Watch the video, get it off, football, you know. No time for this, you know. Detachment. Yeah? It comes in a queue. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's pain. Please, please, please. Let it come and let it go. Detach. Detach from detachment, which is attachment. Do you understand these words? Do you understand what I'm saying? When even pain comes in your body, you associate the pain as a negative thing. So therefore you do not require it. I want it to go now. So your attachment, you're attaching to the detachment. Yeah? You're attaching to the need or the will to detach. It's the same as attaching to something that never comes. I'm attached to this dream of winning the lottery. Every day I think about it, every day I think about winning it, And when it comes, if it comes, you don't know what to do. You've no clue what to do. But the thought of getting it is keeping you from seeing so many things that are popping this way, that way. Yeah? 17 winning lottery tickets have passed you. Yeah? But you've been watching this one, you've been watching. Tomorrow, Saturday, next Saturday, next Saturday. Yeah? You are. Winner, no, here, winner, no, here. Yeah? The queue is endless. It's infinite. It is here for you. Death will come. I don't want that. You'll never reject death. Your body death, you will never reject your body death. Your body death is an experience that you are so looking forward to. Like your birth, because you will not be there to experience that. Like you were not there to experience birth. Can you remember the trauma of coming from your mother's womb? Can you remember? No, there's no trauma. There's no mind there. It was perfect peace for you. Even the tears when you were born, when the slap in the butt came. The problem of all suffering is attachment. And attachment and detachment are the same. To want and to not want is a form of not allowing the thing to come when it's going to come. And that is the simple reason behind suffering. Behind the suffering. Not the pain, you see. The suffering. The body has been programmed in to this meal, this wonderful meal that you've promised yourself next week. The body has now been programmed in, it's waiting for this wonderful meal. Yeah? This wonderful meal. It cannot see anything else but this wonderful meal. And this whole week passes and this body is really now saying, where is my meal? Because the body does not understand next week. The body understands only now. The pure mind only understands now. You see? That is why ego is a reflection of your body and your mind. It tries to get things now. You see? You want things now, but the now that you want, when it is required early, is not the same now as the body and mind now. The body and mind only accept what is happening in this moment. So when your mind says, I'm going to have a wonderful meal next week, the body is saying, I'm starving. Where's this meal? Now, it's only a momentary thought. It may only be a momentary thought, but it has some sort of effect to your nervous system. The nervous system has, like anything else, stood up and said, yes. And then the moment the thought goes, it goes, oh, okay. And it dies. Now, in a mechanical world, if the conveyor belt breaks down in this multi bread company, and there's 12 conveyor belts, and one breaks down, it stops the whole cycle of this bread coming. Because it is a whole cycle, you see. So this nerve, this hungry nerve, has stood up against the will of nature, you see, because the meal is not here now. The meal is a thought, a recognized thought from your ego mind to say, I recognize future, I recognize food, and I recognize it not right now. But the body and mind only respond to what the thought is saying right now. So this may be a very, very, very fragile break in the communication of the nervous system. But every time, how many thoughts do you have about past and future each day? The body and mind only respond to now. That is why Eckhart Tolle speaks about the power of now. The power of now is this one moment that only exists in the now. Past is gone. Beginning of this video finished. You can play it back and you'll watch it in the present moment, in the now, you see? You can play this video back time after time, and each time you watch it, you're watching it in the present moment. You're not watching it when this video was initially made, the same time. I don't know if this makes sense. It's very scientific, it's very biological, but the whole body makeup is dependent on you allowing it, our mind allowing it to develop and nurture and heal on its own. And it will not even have to program that healing in if you're living permanently in the now, which is impossible, of course. Which is why this body will die. Some earlier than others. Some through illness, some through age, some through... But every body will die. Only body that can live out this life is if this body constantly lives in the now, which is absolutely impossible. But you can. You can live in the now for a great percentage of your day by refusing to discuss about this fake I, this ego I, this past and future I. This I that attaches to past and attaches to future and attaches to everything that it requires, needs, desires, whether it's now, whether it's next week, or whether it's in 20 years. It is not helping the body, you see. It is not assisting life to just bring these images, these forms, in a very, very orderly way, so that everything flows like this beautiful lake. Yeah, but you're looking 3 waves behind you. See, I want that one behind there. I don't want this one coming now, you see. You're attached to the one behind and you're attached to the one here before that you're trying to detach from. I don't know if any of these make sense. I speak very formally, very stable and orderly, always telling you, always advising that when you go within and you ignore your past and future and you realize that you are the witness, only the witness, with no body, no mind, only the witness, because your big mind is so vast that little mind you cannot understand what it is seeing, you see, because little mind is in the way, little body is in the way. When you become enlightened, you will see that you not only are the witness, but this mind is so vast. Everything is so vast. And we call this non-duality or oneness, because it is like you see everything at the same moment. And you understand everything at the same moment. Everything has the same name, you see. Everything is the same. Everything is exactly the same the moment everything is born. It is born exactly the same, appearing as different. There is no good in this world, and there is no bad in this world. There is only this world that you, this body, will experience. Not you, the body will experience goodness and badness. And it will go, because it's an illusion. It's just a movement of this consciousness. Now, enough. It's a very simple triangle. Good and bad. And the one at the joining points is the one who is neither good nor bad, but cannot be separate from the triangle. The one that is at the bottom point is the witness of good and bad, is the witness of the body and the nobody, is the witness of the man and the woman, whatever sex you are. I am witnessing that I am a man, yeah, and woman is also present. But I am erring for the side of man, you see. When you're enlightened, you say, I'm neither man nor woman. So therefore you remain at this point as this witness. I know I am experiencing, this body is experiencing a male form. And that I have to behave like a man to fit into this wonderful man-woman world. But I know that this man thing will go. This woman thing will go. This triangle will break. But the point will remain. The point cannot go anywhere. The triangle does not really break. It just simply fades from a triangle in the foreground to a triangle in the background. And this triangle in the background we call death. The triangle never dies. It just remains in the background until it is required again by itself. And you have this opportunity to come back and learn some more. But when the triangle goes to the background and it is seen, the intimate, most intimate seeing, the thing that says, you know, that's the answer. There's no need for this triangle to even reappear. The triangle simply merges with consciousness and sits in the stable point, the beginning of consciousness, the true point. The billions and billions of points which we call our body birth, which is all within consciousness, that point goes, you see, and you become the true point. So when you say you're going to meet God, when your whole circle of life is over, when you have completed this task, when you have seen this intimate seeing, you don't go and meet God. You merge with God and you become God. If you believe in this God. But it's not a God. Consciousness is life. You see, you merge with the most intimate place in life. Hence why the Bible calls it heaven and paradise. Another elusive place where we have imagination, trees and whatever. But it is actually beyond that, you see. It is much more blissful than that. Much more stateless than that. So whatever you envisage as this, when this body, final body goes and this one relinquishes itself to this pure conscious state, everything goes with it, you see. It does not leave it, it goes with it into this place that is even far more non-logical than this heaven and paradise. Far more bliss state than you can ever, your little mind can ever imagine. And it is available to glimpse, you see. It's not available to stay there and walk around and say, you know, because the body has to be there if there's walking, the mind has to be there if there is any movement. It is a glimpse where this shutter opens. And you cannot speak about that, you see. As much as we can try, and as much as we do try, unless you actually experience, or something, your essence experiences what this is, you'll never understand it. Even through videos, books, the Bible, Jesus and Buddha, you will have desires to taste it. And when you taste it, you become the taste. When you taste this, you do not come back as the taster and the tasted something. You become the taste, the whole flavor of life. And then everyone wants to taste you. Namaste. I hope you like my new device. I'm finding it difficult. But hey, I love it.